What is happening, Swanky fam? Welcome back. Today's day number 9 of Discmas, and it has been an awesome ride so far. We've appreciated you guys watching the videos. We've loved all the feedback and all the interaction we've been getting from you guys. And we can't wait to keep going. So today, instead of looking back at some of the best performances from the pros in 2021, we're going to take a look into 2022 and talk to you guys about some of the changes that are coming to the pro scene coming in 2022. So the major change you may have heard about is the Pro Tour consuming the National Tour. Now, this is going to be an amazing change for the pro scene. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but a lot of the pro players have been complaining about the PDGA and their handling of things in National Tour events and in majors. The Pro Tour, however, has been super responsive to player feedback and overall is just the preferred tour by the players. They feel it's a better overall experience and their voice is heard more by the Pro Tour. So with this change, the Pro Tour then takes over all of the PDGA's events for the National Tour. So there are no more PDGA held Elite Series events outside of the majors. The majors will still be in the hands of the PDGA. All of the Elite Series events are going to be in the hands of the Pro Tour. So this is a big time change, guys. So there are going to be 12 Pro Tour events, like Pro Tour regular season events, and they're combining some of the Pro Tours, some of the National Tours from last year. Notably, I think Beaver State Fling and Masters Cup are being demoted from Elite Series to Silver Series events. And some others, like the Delaware Disc Golf Challenge, is going to be removed from the Elite Series schedule altogether. There will be a few other changes, and things are still in flux for the schedule for next year. But overall, those are the major changes for the actual physical schedule. There are going to be 5 majors this year, guys, and we're super excited to see some of the new ones. We've got a new one coming up in the Champions Cup. That one's going to be held earlier in the year. It was going to be a match play event, but I think they sort of backtracked off that once some of the players started saying, oh, we don't love match play, we want to do stroke play, we want things to matter and mistakes to matter. And match play is fun from a viewer perspective, but from a player perspective, I think stroke play makes more sense, and I think the players liked the change back to stroke play. We'll have Worlds. Worlds has a new spot in the tour, not a physical location, but like its timing within the tour is now going to be the last Elite Series event before the playoffs. And I'm going to get to the playoffs in a second, but the Worlds will be the last open field event that you don't have to qualify for. There won't be any sort of qualification. It's the last big event, and I love that. I think it's like a good end. And then we get into what's essentially the postseason. And this is going to be new for disc golf. There is a postseason. So now the Green Mountain Championship and the MVP Open are 2 events that have been just normal Pro Tour events in the past. They're now going to be considered playoff events, which we think, it hasn't been made super clear, but what we can assume is that there will be tour points, just like we use for the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. There will be tour points, and that there's a certain amount of players, the top, let's say 100 of them, will be allowed to play at the GMC. And then even fewer than that, let's say like 75 probably, 75 to 80 I think is the number that's being thrown around, will be allowed at the MVP. And then after those 2 events, those will be the sort of like the finalizing events for those top 32 players that get into the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. I think that is going to be so fun because all the players competing will be the top of the line players. You see a lot of the open field playing throughout the Pro Tour, but once we get into the postseason, that's when things will really start to hammer down for the Pro Tour Championship. So that's going to be great. So yeah, the structure of those last 5 events will have Worlds, and then we're going to have GMC and MVP. So we'll have Worlds and then the playoff events. Then we'll move to USDGC, which is a qualifying only event as well. And then we'll move to the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. So the finale of the season next year is going to be amazing. 5 of the most intense top competitions all in a row next year, and we cannot wait, guys. So we're super excited. Another event that we hope can happen, the European Open. We've missed it so much, a major that has not been able to happen due to COVID. It is on the schedule for this year, and we hope to see it come through this year. We have missed our international competition. We've missed having the Europeans over here and being able to go compete in Europe. It's just sad that there's a divide right now, but hopefully this year that'll open up some more and we will see the European Open. And we are so excited for the Pro Tour coming in 2022. Let us know some of your favorite changes, if you think there should be anything else added, or if you don't like some of the changes that are coming. And like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content so far, and we'll see you tomorrow. Stay swanky.